Hey guys, you're welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Vera here, as always and as usual. On today's episode, I'll be taking you on a tour of Hotel Presidential right here in Enugu, Nigeria. A little backstory: Hotel Presidential used to be a very beautiful five-star hotel in Enugu, and it was built and launched by the former head of Eastern Region, my late Dr. M.I. Okbara, Michael Okbara, which by me, by all standard, is an exemplary leader that every Nigerian leader, politician should look up to, with the things he did for the Eastern region when he was at the helm of the affairs. So he built this hotel in 1963. However, after a couple of years after the launch and everything, this hotel went moribund. But before it went moribund, it was such a spectacle. It was such a place people came to see. It was such a place people aspired, dreamt of visiting. If you grew up in Enugu and you're older now, you'd recall the good old days of Hotel Presidential. I recall my aunties and my uncles telling me stories about it, their trips there for brunch, buffet, events, and even just casually lodging there just for the feel of it. This was a place back then you'd go to see foreigners, tourists, and all of those fine things, right? So it was just a nice place to be at, right? And I recall personally that this was the place I had my first wedding experience as a child. That was where I attended my first wedding. I can never forget that experience because growing up, we didn't really go out that much. So my first conscious wedding, unless I went to weddings as a baby, I can't recall. But the first conscious wedding I attended was at Hotel Presidential, and I still have that memory etched in my brain and all that. So a couple of years down the line, the hotel went moribund. I don't know what happened. They started from shutting down some rooms upstairs. Before you knew it, it happened. Management, everybody took off, and it became a shadow of itself. At some point, it became a hideout for criminal activities. People would go there to do all sorts, smoke, like substances that we were not allowed to smoke, hideouts, some people living there that at some point the government wanted to take over, security to even secure what was left of the building. And of course, for the creators, it served like as a filming spot. If you wanted some vintage, sort of rustic look, Hotel Presidential, at least the structure at the time was a place where you go and all that. Fast forward to 2023, the governor came into power. I'm talking about Dr. Peter Simba. He came in as the governor of Enugu State and he took it upon himself. You know what? This hotel, we're going to revive it. It's going to come back and become the glory of Enugu, of Ndi Enugu, as it used to be, right? And that was his plan to raise the GDP revenue-wise for Ndi Enugu with regard tourism from $4.4 billion to $30 billion. And said, how am I going to raise this income if I don't put up structures or revive structures that will help us attract people from outside the state? And that was why he folded his sleeves, went into work, decided to, renovate the hotel and all that. And then we supported him. People were happy. People were like, go Peter, go, right? So he went he went into work and decided to do all of those things. So on the 22nd day of August 2025, the hotel was launched, it was renovated, it was open to the public, and that was right in time ahead of the Nigerian Bar Association. That is NBA Annual General Conference, which happened in Enugu during that period, right? Smart thinking, very strategic, right? So some lawyers, from what I heard, lodged in that hotel. So it was really launched at a good time to accommodate and give shelter to the lawyers visiting the Enugu at the time. Remember, over 20,000 lawyers were in Enugu for NBA. Talk about traffic, talk about money, talk about PR for the state. So that happened. But now, something happened. While all of this happened, we were shocked by the rates of rooms in this hotel. Recall, Presidential Hotel Presidential is regarded as a 5-star or at least a 3-star hotel. So, Ndi we are saying, we paid taxes. It's our money that was used to renovate this hotel. So why exactly is it so expensive? Because we are not understanding. An average civil servant in Enugu cannot afford to spend a night there unless there's something else you are doing as a side hustle. Yes, that is the simple way to put it. But before we get into talking about the prices and all that, let's take a tour of these hotel rooms to see, so that you can see what they look like and decide for yourself if it's really worth how much it's been put for, or if you're standing with Ndi Enugu to say we no go grill, you have to do something about the rate of this hotel. Let's go. All right, you're welcome back. So those are the rooms, some of the rooms in this hotel, and it's also very important for you to know that this hotel houses 100 rooms in the 4 different stories of this building, and an Olympic-sized swimming pool, tennis court, and other facilities and amenities a modern hotel should have. Although some of them are still undergoing construction and renovation, they're not yet fully in use, but that is what to be when everything is fully set up. So now let's get back to the meat of the matter and the cocoa of today's video: the cost. How much does it cost to lodge at Hotel Presidential in Enugu? The list room there go for 155,000 naira per night, and at the time of doing this video, that would be roughly $100. So with $100, you can stay at the deluxe or the classic rooms at this hotel, while the highest room or the most expensive room here is for 350,000 naira, which is around roughly $230 at the time of making this video. So what do you think? Do you think that by all standards and with the stars of this hotel, that this is a well-deserved and well thought out pricing for this hotel? I mean, looking at the amenities there, looking at the rooms, the fixtures there, and everything, the aesthetics, everything there is to have in this room, the details, the everything, the facilities, the amenities, everything, that the decor, every piece is there. Do you think it is worth 155,000 naira per night or 350,000 naira per night? Or are you standing with Ndi Enugu to say that with the things I'm seeing, I mean, this should go for 60 70k per night? What do you think? Let me know. But like I said, remember that this hotel is being titled to be a 5-star or 3-star hotel, and a lot of people also arguing that it's not as the old Hotel Presidential they used to know, because the one they were accustomed to, we are giving what it should give, that this one is just like it's just there, right? And that there are other hotels that are better off than it, that they would rather go spend such amount in. So it's back to you now. What do you think? What you've seen, what you've heard, what you've experienced so far, do you think the hotel is worth that amount, or do you think Ndi Enugu should just calm down and know that with the time and season and every effort put in the hotel, that it is worth it? And let me know your thoughts in the comment section, so we'll talk about that. I would have really gone into the financing part of it, whose money was used to renovate it and all that, probably in another video. But so far so good. Then you go feel that it is way expensive, not just because it's their money, but looking at there are a lot of sentiment here and there. But let me know what you thought. Let's talk about this objectively. What do you think? Let me know all about that in the comment section. We'll discuss if there are facts, new information that you want us to learn about this. Let us know. This is not a dragging sport. Do not come and insult people. Do not come and drag anybody. Just let your thoughts be heard. Write clearly. We would respond, acknowledge, learn, unlearn, and relearn in the process. Okay? And until I come your way next time, you have a beautiful day. Remember to subscribe to my channel, like this video, share it with your friends and your family, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.